Hey guys, welcome to the think tank. Good to see you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's getting late where you are, Tracy, right? You've been sitting in the dark for a while, you said? It's I was just reading. So you guys have had everyone's dealt with the time change. Canada here's the same. I think we might have one province that doesn't do that, but the rest of us, yep, you bet. So nice to see you, Queen Olive and Tracy, Shauna, P9. Good to see you, friend. Choppa. Good to see you, Tracy Mixie. I thought I seen someone I missed. And I missed Dandy. There you are. Good to see you, friend. So Dandy was nice enough to send me the documents that we're going to go over. So, yeah, the judge, they've asked for her to be recused. The current lawyers are basically saying, nope, not going to stop representing Richard Allen. And then you've got other two lawyers that the judges said, yeah, you're in, they're out. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I've heard, I don't know what program I was watching yesterday, and it was going through all the different things that were really not good about these new lawyers, like very shady. One of them is actually, well, let's say allegedly buddies, like they share Facebook uh, with the lawyer, or sorry, with the judge. And just, yeah, there's a lot of things that just don't look good. This is based on, things that I've seen on the internet. So all of this, as usual, do your own looking at these cases, because everybody sees these things through a different eye, right? So we want to be able to see it clearly. So yeah, do your own searches and check it out. And if I've made a mistake anywhere, feel free to let me know, because the main thing when a person's working on this case, any case, is accuracy. So the last time, is the stream acting funky again? Hey, Mom, good to see you, friend. Very good to see you. Let me see here. Happy Sunday. Hey, Lynn, good to see you, friend. Yeah, people do become friends on Facebook. Absolutely true. 1000%. 1000%. It's been on and off today. Well, if anything happens to go funky with my stream, feel free. Let me see, actually, maybe I can do this. I'm gonna. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, I say no. But I want to do this. It's taking a second here, guys. I think I want to be able to watch the stream myself. Where'd that just go? Give me a second here. Right there. Put that there. It's so backwards now. Getting there, guys. We'll go there. And we'll do that. Just about there, friends. Just about there. Okay, so I'll be able to see if the stream goes all funky. I mean, after yesterday, I was like, "Oh my word, oh my word. What the hell happened?" Tracy thought it was her. That was so funny, oh my god. So that bot, like, I fired his butt because, I mean, he was too anal. Like, don't put 4 capital letters together, and the funny thing is oh, sorry, distracted here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like, who stops you from streaming, um, like, updates from police, updates from the courts, updates from oh my word, and I'm pretty sure I know which place did it, so I won't go back to them. No, they kinda suck. Oh, do you know what? That was basically my fault for the capital letters. I tried a bot for my first time, and it's basically I thought it was gonna help me in chat, like, as far as trolls basically go, not bothering you guys. But, um, yeah, epic fail. I mean, it kicked James out. One woman got really cranky. The fuzz did it. Objection. Damn fuzz anyways, right? Oh my god. Yeah, usually we do. Isn't that the truth? Wasn't he the first one to get kicked out? Oh my word. Okay, okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Everybody seems good. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, Saturdays and Sundays are both kind of different days for streaming because a lot of times people are spending time with their families, right? So you don't see as many, but I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Nightbot loves JJ. We blame it on Ron Logan's here. Brooks works. Trust me, Brooks works. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh. Right? Yeah, something like that. It was just like, "Oh my word." Oh my god. Yeah, it was too anal. It just really was. Oh, so Richard Allen, what the heck is going on there? We'll look at a couple things and then I'll read some documents that have come through. Okay, everything's looking good. I think I'll move me. I like to move me over here, I think. That's probably the best way to get me out of the way. They've changed this a little bit, and I use 2 different platforms, so sometimes it's interesting. This is not my absolute favorite platform, but I'm having problems with thumbnails and stuff on the other one. I took note of what yours is, so it'll the early ones are perfect for you, right? It is. Monday, yeah, agreed. Usually it's best to stream like Monday through Friday and some on Sundays. Yeah, yeah. Off and on. I was checking ACs periodically and very interesting. He has new attorneys. Shame on Sarah Boone. Oh, it's just what the hell is going on? Like, why is it so hard? Just play fair. Everybody play fair. Let's see if this will work. So yeah, new attorneys appointed to represent Richard Allen in the Delphi case. You guys, well, take a look at this, and then I want your opinion of him getting these new attorneys this late in the game. What, like, they've got to start over. And the judge seems to be trusting them enough to help them, but not trusting them to be in charge of the case. Just to update these two. And like I was saying, it appears that they've got really bad reputations. So let's see what we can find out.
Remember last week, Judge Fran Gull said Richard Allen's defense attorneys had removed themselves from the case. But tonight, there are 3 new developments.
This is just the latest dramatic turn in a case that has had many dramatic turns.
Number 1, Richard Allen's former defense attorney, Bradley Rosie, had filed a motion to have Judge Gull dismissed.
So as far as I know, neither one of them really want to be dismissed. They want to work on the case, and allegedly Richard Allen wants to keep them. So I don't know what I think of this decision, just because it's taken them so long to get this far. But if we get new lawyers, there's also a chance of getting rid of all of this Odinist crap, in my opinion.
She should step aside because he claims Gull pressured the defense team to withdraw themselves from the case. Friday, Gull threw out his request. She's staying on. I asked Indiana law professor Jody Madeira to explain the process.
Always difficult for a judge to rule on a motion for their own dismissal, but basically they can appeal that.
Yeah, how can a judge decide whether or not an appeal for them being gone? Why is she able to decide if they can appeal her being in there? Shouldn't that go to somebody else to decide rather than her? That doesn't make a lot of sense in my bubble.
And so she has to weigh in on it.
The second major development, after tossing Allen's defense attorney's request to stay on the case, Judge Gull has now appointed 2 new public defenders to represent Richard Allen. They're both from Fort Wayne, Robert Scremin and William Labredo.
I think that the new team of attorneys might want to sort of start off on a new foot, for lack of a better way of phrasing things. The defense attorneys had advanced a number of interesting theories, including that there was a white nationalist cult who was responsible for the murders. And if that theory is helpful
like, honestly, I don't know what to think about this. I really, really don't. I don't think the judge should be able to decide whether or not it should go through, whether she stays on the case or not. That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, hey, Franky, should I charge you with this? Says the anonymous cop. No. And he walks away. That's not the way it works. So what is this? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Now, whether she should step down, only if there is proven prejudice against the defense. Just if she's got some kind of mindset where she's already decided what she thinks. I don't know.
To the new defense team, I think that increases the chances that cooperation would be useful. But if they're going to pursue a different line of defense, then I think that what they have to gain from the former defense attorneys might be somewhat limited.
And finally, the third development.
So what it is they're saying that they were basically forced out, that Judge Francis Gull said, basically, you leave, or I'm going to get up there and basically fire you in front of everybody. So you guys decide, do you want to like just step aside and leave it alone? Or do you want me to basically fire you and it be on the record? So they are saying that she basically forced them out. They had only 2 options, leave or I'll make you leave. I don't know what I feel about that yet.
Judge Gull will not allow cameras inside the court during next Tuesday's hearing. She denied the request, saying there was, quote, unauthorized filming and broadcasting of pre-hearing activities in the courtroom on October 19th.
And now she really wants just to buckle down, have the trial, conduct the trial in a way that is going to be as least prejudicial to Richard Allen as possible.
But I don't quite know how they're going to do all of that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure what I think of this decision or not. Like, I don't believe that these guys have acted, well, the best, right? I just don't know where I sit. So I mean, I'll just sit back and wait. So before I get into this, if you have not subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit that notification and that thumb, please. The notification, because literally my streams are very random. They basically go with what's happening in the US. If there's something that needs to be reported on, I'm there. If it's just a normal news day, then we work on what we've got, because there's always something with these cases. So yeah, I would absolutely, don't forget to hit that notification. With that said, I do have a few friends that are saying that that hasn't been working the best. So I don't know. I would recommend you do it anyways if you're interested in keeping up.
For 50 years, Payless Liquors has been on target because owner Charlie said sell it. Crown Royal Fists are only...
Come on. Why does 15 seconds sometimes feel like forever? I feel like I could have cooked supper already. Like, it seems like it takes forever. Not that long, obviously. I'm being a wise. Okay.
Case is now saying he won't withdraw himself from representing accused suspect Richard Allen. Allen is accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in 2017. Brad Rousey claims the court ambushed him and now former co-counsel Andrew Baldwin to withdraw from the case. In court filings
So that
today,
is,
Rousey says they were put in a compromising...
That is what they're saying, is they were basically ambushed into this. So, I mean, that's kind of hard words. But at the same time, if what they're saying is true, it does sound like they've been ambushed. Well, hello, Connor. Good to see you, friend. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome, you guys. Did I miss anybody else? Mom, Tracy, Shauna, Lynn. Hello, friend. Good to see you. This little Canadian's just happy to meet you all, you know. Absolutely.
Position while in a meeting with Judge Franky ahead of last week's court hearing. He says they were told to withdraw or face public shaming by being disqualified from the case. Rousey also asked the Indiana Supreme Court to stop shaming.
So did you hear that?
From representing accused.
So this is kind of what the problem is here. Let's see. I hope I got it far enough back.
Suspect Richard Allen. Allen is accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in 2017. Brad Rousey claims the court ambushed him and now former co-counsel Andrew Baldwin to withdraw from the case. In court filings today, Rousey says they were put in a compromising position while in a meeting with Judge Franky ahead of last week's court hearing. He says they were told to withdraw or face...
Yeah, so we'll get into this in a second. She literally, by the sounds of things, took them back and said what she said, got rid of the paperwork of her being dismissed and got rid of them as well. I mean, sometimes do they have too much power? I don't know how this is going to work out for them. Like, why is the judge deciding if she should be, what is it called? If she should leave her sitting post? What is it like? They need a new judge. I would go with that. I really would. So why does she get to decide that? That sounds like it should be sent to somebody above her, not to her.
public shaming by being disqualified from the case. Rozzi also asked the Indiana Supreme Court to step in and remove Gull from the case. Rozzi is questioning her impartiality. He's also requested for the hearing next Tuesday to be continued. A ruling on that has not yet been answered.
Yeah. Unreal. So what did I hear there? That, okay, let's just see. Last week during a hearing in the Delphi murders, oops, sorry, YouTube, trial for Richard Allen, special judge Fran Gull announced to the that the defense attorneys, man, Andrew Baldwin and Brad Rozzi would be withdrawing themselves from the case. On Thursday, attorney Brad Rozzi filed a motion to continue his representation of Allen, claiming the court ambushed him and Allen. So that's the thing. Like, leave or I'll make you leave. Rozzi says during a meeting in Gull's chambers, the court told him to withdraw from the case or he would face public shaming. By disqualifying himself from the case, Rozzi claims the court planned to disqualify he and Baldwin for the case for gross negligence. So they're saying that she literally showed up with this paperwork. She had already decided, and this is basically what it is. What's happening there, guys? Is that feed timing out on you guys? I'll see if I can avoid that here. What can I do? Why is it timing out? Is it timing out on you guys there, or is it just my side? All good there? Okay, thanks, Tracy. Okay, yep, could be just my side. Yay. Okay, then. Rozzi claims the court planned to disqualify him and Baldwin for the case for gross negligence. Well, Baldwin has filed. Well, Baldwin has withdrawn from the case. Formally, Rozzi is now saying he no longer intends to withdraw. Along with this filing to retain representation for Allen, Rozzi asked the Indiana Supreme Court to step in and remove Gull from the case due to Rule 2.11 of the Indiana Code of Judicial Conduct. So Rule 2.11 states in part, under this rule, a judge is disqualified whenever the judge's impartiality might reasonably be questioned. Rozzi claims Gull has removed and concealed defense pleadings, including defense's request for a hearing, which would discuss the possibility of throwing out the search warrant of Allen's property. According to the motion to disqualify Rozzi, he also claims Gull's complaints about the defense work, including their filings for Allen's removal from Westville Correctional Facility and a leak of crime scene photographs. Rozzi claims the request for removal from the facility was within the defense's right, and the leak of the crime scene photographs were unknown to Baldwin and himself. Rozzi has also requested that the scheduled hearing for October 31st be continued, a motion that Gull has yet to answer. Wow. Right, guys? The last thing we want is for this to go sideways. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, hey, Mom, are you planning on going to next year's CrimeCon in Nashville? Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks, P9. Thank you. I much appreciate it. Tracy. You know, I was talking about this earlier. I have yet to start up the wood stove. And I love it. This cracked me up. Big pile of poo-poo. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Do you have people setting up with you, or are you doing your own thing? Because I really want to go. And I don't know how to set up a booth. But if I set up a booth, that would mean I'd have to go. Do you mind? Like, can we talk about this at some point? I would love that, friend. I'd really love that. Yeah, nice. It's better than those electric ones, though, right? How do you go about getting a booth? Mel, good to see you. Okay, I'll message you on Discord. Does that work, Mom? Yeah, Nashville. So, hey, mods, we'll talk about this in Discord, but let me know how you feel. I'll talk to Mom and find out what all has to happen. And what do you guys think about getting a booth? Let me know in Discord after we're done the live. Does somebody mind putting the Discord link in for me if you don't mind? Yeah. Let me know what you guys think because I'll be all over it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So how about we look at some of these documents that Dandy sent me? It's like, whoa. So this is basically going to be what we were talking about through those articles. Look at me, over there. So let's see, am I in the right spot first? So, okay, motion for continuance filed on the 26th at the Carroll Circuit Court, Carroll County, Indiana. All righty. I'll bump this up a little bit. What's happening there? How bizarre, how bizarre. Is that right, Mel? Like, I'm looking over here and I'm not sure if I'm not too sure. Like, it seems to be a little bit slow over there. Is the stream going okay, guys? It does, eh, Tracy? Maybe it's just a little bit behind. Okay, there we are. So this is the motion for continuance. Comes now the defendant Richard M. Allen by counsel Bradley A. Rossi and respectfully requests that this court continue the October 31st, 2023 hearing set in this cause. In support of said motion, defendant Allen states as follows. 1, counsel defense Allen is unable to locate any specific order within the court's schedule. Let me see here. The initial October 31st, 2023 hearing, nor is there any order which articulates exactly the matters that were to be addressed and how much time was to be set aside for, set aside to address the matters. Okay, 2, however, counsel does acknowledge that there has been discussions between the court and lawyers regarding the October 31st, 2023 hearing date and the possibility of court conducting a hearing on the pending suppression motions filed by defendant Richard Allen. 3. On September 18th, 2023, defendant Allen filed his motion for Frank's hearing. The court is yet to issue a ruling on said motion. On October 2nd, 2023, defendant Allen filed his supplemental motion for Frank's hearing. The court has yet to issue a rule on the said supplemental motion. 5. On October 3rd, 2023. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you very much. Where was I? October 3. On or about October 4th, 2023, the court ordered defendant Allen's defense team to cease all work on defendant Allen's behalf and therein prohibited counsel from engaging in preparation for the October 31st, 2023 suppression hearing or any other matters associated with the case. The October 19th, 2023, the court engaged in actions which resulted in the court ordering the oral withdrawal of Attorney Baldwin from this cause. 8. Attorney Rozzi remains the only active attorney on record in this cause. 9. On or about October 25th, 2023, Attorney Rozzi filed a motion to disqualify. Attorney Rozzi believes that a full and final disposition on motion to disqualify should take precedence over the issuing of any rules on the Frank's motion. This deposition of the pending suppression matters and other matters of substance which are currently before the court. 10. Defendant Allen believes that any suppression hearing in this cause will require more than 1 day of the court's time and will require the appearance of witnesses, which most certainly cannot be secured between now and October 31st, 2023. 11. It is for all these reasons that defendant Allen requests that a hearing on October 31st, 2023 be continued to a date and time following a full and final disposition of the motion to qualify filed on October 25th, 2023, and for all other just and proper reliefs in the premises. Bradley A. Rozzi, attorney for the defendant. I've certified that I have served a copy of this document by the county e-filing system upon the Carroll County Prosecutor's Office, the 26th of October, 2023. Wow, they are really fighting to stay on this. Like really fighting to stay on this. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Richard Allen. So let's see here. This is also on the 25th, 7:51 p.m. from Carroll County Court, Carroll County, Indiana. State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen. What is that? How do you say that? Precipe for transcript? It's a new word for me. Comes now the defendant, Richard M. Allen, by counsel of Bradley A. Rozzi, and files this precept for transcript in the above captioned matter. Said transcript should be of the in-chamber two-part hearing held on November 19th, 2023, in front of Honorable Francis S. Gull, including the original record of transcript, therefore, dated the 25th of October, again, attorneys defendant Bradley A. Rozzi. Yeah, they're fighting. They don't want to, Ellen doesn't want them to be gone. No, I can delete you. So let's see here. Verified motion. No. How about verified notice of continuing representation? State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen. Yeah, the fibrofog's doing its thing today, guys. Damn. Okay, let's see if I can get this a little bigger for you. Yes. I know a couple of you guys have fibro as well. How many of you guys have to deal with the fibro fog? Like, always? I'm just curious because it's a son of a biatch. Let me see what's going on with you guys. Hey, Tony. Good to see you, friend. Do the cops know for sure it was Richard Allen or Keegan Klein? Very good question. Very, very good question. Oh, no, Mom, no. Oh, ouch. All righty here. Unreal. You know, I mean, I've got a pretty large playlist as far as Delphi goes. It has always been something I followed, right? And then when I started streaming, I think it was one of the very first ones I actually did. Again, it is in the playlist. You will see a noticeable difference between my I think I've improved a little bit. Let me know, because maybe not. Oh, my word. I ordered some more hoodies. These ones are comfortable. I don't want to have to wash them every day, so I'm going to get a few of them. Because this will be I'm going to dress in the fun clothes. My pants are going to have to always be like a Lululemon, something that's really easy on your pressure points. But I can have all sorts of fun in merch now. And I've been trying to add quotes and stuff, but I'm having a very hard time getting those in where they look right. It's a learning process for me. All right. Verified notice of continuing representation. Okay. Comes now. Attorney Bradley A. Rozzi, counsel for Richard M. Allen, and in support, of his verified notice of continuing representation, now swears and affirms as followed. I'm sorry, guys. Fibro days, the vape is my best friend. Don't mean to be fogging you out. Oh, Franky's at it again. Alrighty, so 1. On November 14th, 2022, council entered his appearance on behalf of Richard M. Allen. Council has engaged in the continuous representation of defendant Allen since the date and time. On October 12th, 2023, the court communicated with Prosecutor McClelland, Attorney Rozzi, and Attorney Baldwin, at which time the court ordered Attorney Rozzi and Baldwin to cease work on Mr. Allen's case until the authorities were set to appear in court on October 19th, 2023. The chilling effect of the court's emailed order was to essentially strip defendant Allen of his Sixth Amendment rights to representation and essentially disarmed attorneys Rozzi, Baldwin, and defendant Allen during the week leading up to the scheduled hearing, which was ordered by the court. Soit sponte? I don't know, soit. In an October 17th, 2023 email, Attorney Rozzi requested a conference to determine what we, the court, prosecutor, and defense counsel, are trying to accomplish on Thursday, especially in terms of what is expected of us while we are on the record in open court. In response, the court ordered both the defense and the prosecutor to appear in chambers at 12:30 p.m. on October 19th. 4. On October 19th, 2023, attorneys Rozzi and Baldwin appeared at the Allen County Courthouse in advance of the 2 p.m. hearing. This was prompted by Attorney Rozzi requesting the parties communicate in advance of the scheduled hearing. Attorney Rozzi and Baldwin appeared in chambers on the 19th at approximately 12:30 p.m., at which time the prosecution was present. Attorney Rozzi is of the understanding that the court reporter secured an audio recording of the in-chambers conference, which took place in 2 parts. 6. The court first conducted business as it related to several pending motions by communication with the parties and issuing rulings on said motions. 7. The court then read a prepared statement to Attorney Rozzi and Baldwin, identifying various issues throughout the case through which Attorney Rozzi and Baldwin exercised gross negligence in carrying out their responsibilities as counsel for a defendant. So what do you guys think? Trusting that guy in there with open cabinets, they weren't locked, and it seems this guy allegedly got into these files and started taking pictures, allegedly. It sounds like he didn't necessarily work for the firm, but he was allowed to use that office. And it sounds like maybe he was a friend of Baldwin's. So is that enough? Even if it's been rectified? I don't know. You see, letting this just getting rid of them against their wishes and against Richard Allen's wishes. Should they be being replaced? Is it affecting his Sixth Amendment right to being able to pick his own attorneys, basically? And just was enough of this damage actually done? I don't know. I mean, that's a big F up, but I don't know if she should be disqualifying them. I'm undecided. Let me know what you guys think. So the court then read a prepared statement to attorneys Rozzi and Baldwin, identifying various issues throughout the case through which attorneys Rossi and Baldwin exercised gross negligence. Okay. The court then suggested that attorney Rossi and Baldwin engage in a discussion outside of chambers regarding the allegations. Attorneys Rossi and Baldwin asked for clarification, at which time the court communicated to Rossi and Baldwin that there were two distinct options. One, either voluntarily withdraw their appearance and exit the courthouse in advance of the hearing, or two, participate in 2 p.m. hearing in the courtroom where a media camera was installed. The national media was present and the law enforcement community was seated in the jury box directly behind defense counsel table, at which time the court would read the prepared statement into the record and then disqualify both attorney Rossi and attorney Baldwin in the presence of defendant Allen, his family, and the general public. 8. After waiting approximately 1/2 hour for defendant Allen to arrive at the courthouse, attorney Rossi and attorney Baldwin communicated with defendant Allen regarding the stark choice the court had offered in chambers. Defendant Allen reaffirmed his desire to move forward under the representation of attorney Rossi and attorney Baldwin. As of October 24th, defendant Allen objects to the court's attempt to strip him of his current counsel, attorney Rossi and Baldwin. Okay, so on October 12, 2023, attorney Rossi filed correspondence with court. Said correspondence contained a letter dated October 11th, 2023, signed by defendant Allen, wherein defendant Allen acknowledged that he was aware of the issues regarding crime scene photos that were stolen. And you see, that's the thing. It turns out that it's sounding like this stuff was stolen. I just noticed something. You know what? I'm going to do this. Hi. I'm going over here. I'm going to come chit chat with you guys over here for a second. Dun, dun, dun. Or are you talking, okay, when we're here, are you talking about you're looking into, oh my God, Richard Heuermann? The Gilgo case? Is that what you're talking about, Mal? I found a video titled Delphi M's Gruesome Details of the Deleting Revealed as Richard Allen Confesses. Yeah, he did confess. He absolutely did. They have it on, I mean, all calls that you make from a prison are recorded. They tell you that they're recorded. They tell you if you receive a call, and they tell you if they're sending the call. So maybe that's why his wife hung up on him. But I mean, his lawyers literally said, yeah, he did, because he's like going, he's starting to lose his mind a little bit. And that's when they brought him into court looking like a mess. Like, who lets their client, let's be serious here. If you're on the up and up and everything's on the up and up, when do the lawyers actually allow their clients to go to court when they look like they've spilt their food all over them? They don't. They don't. They did not do anything. In my personal opinion, just my personal opinion, I think that they created a mess. They had him possibly act like he was a mess. So I don't even know what to say about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's see, were you talking about that? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what all the paperwork says, like all the legal documents. I can probably even, if you guys want to, let me know down below because I can probably bring that paperwork up for you guys. And his lawyer said, yeah, it's just because you can't trust what he said because he's not dealing with this very well. Are you talking about Essa, Richard HEUERMANN's wife? Because as far as Richard Allen, I don't think so. I don't think that she has filed for divorce. Yes. Yes, yes, she did. My good friend got out of criminal law because he couldn't defend creeps like this. He switched to civil law. Fair enough, right? I know that everybody has got to go through the process. But I tell you what, if I was a lawyer, no freaking way would I be able to work for defense. I couldn't. I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that. I don't mean to offend anybody. And if that is your profession, all the power to you. Get good at what you're doing. Do what you're doing. They do deserve fair trials. But I guess where my problem is it a fair trial when the defense can actually throw out whatever kind of verbal diarrhea? This is how it makes me feel. I don't know if it's true. They can put out any kind of verbal diarrhea and say, yeah, this is true. Do you know what I mean? I seriously, I couldn't do it. Richard Allen, yes. I don't know what the heck is going on, friend. I really do not. It blows me away. To be honest with you, it totally blows me away. The crap that's happening in all of these cases. Yep, she does. And I heard this through, the streets, the YouTube streets. Somebody had said, and it might even be in some newspapers as well, that the reason she is sticking by him is because he is her person. That's how it was worded. He is her person. That's what was going around. I think it's in some of the papers. Yep, absolutely. The last hearing where where Judge Gull basically said, we're going to get a new defense team put together. His wife left there crying. He didn't come up. Nobody's seen him. And she literally left that courthouse crying. I've heard that she ran out of there crying. I don't know if that's the case, but yeah. I mean, she's been with this guy like what? Forever. Hey, hey. Get down. You're not allowed to yell at me like that. You guys just keep buffering. I think mine might be buffering too. Yeah. Lawyers on both sides don't care about their clients anymore. It's all become, will this case make me famous? Fair. Justice system has gotten so far behind with the truth and justice. You know what? Well said, friend. Absolutely. Now that's well said as well, right? You got to hit that subscribe there button there, friend. Just not liking this Canadian or what? Yeah. Yeah, high school sweethearts. That's harsh. That's harsh. And they've got a kid. Even worse. I know you're saucy. Yeah, so what do you do? I don't know. I guess I can't judge her for that. And I mean, what if this guy actually turns out to be innocent, right? It's free, Tony. Just boop. Subscribe, share, and like. 3 easy steps, and it's free. Yes, Franky's saucy today. Actually, can you guys just hold the fort for about 3 seconds? I need. Hey, man, I've been working hard. Can you guys entertain for about 3 seconds? I do have to let Jazzy out. Make sure there's no deer. Okay, let's go, ladies. Let's check this out. Earn the subscription. Let me make sure there's no Bambies, okay? You don't do that. Okay. There go, ladies. Hydrating Canadian. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. What is he facing? I don't think they've got the DP there, if I can remember correctly. But it'd be bad. I mean, nothing good. I don't think that they do, friend. Can you guys remember? I don't think they've got the DP. I blame Tracy. What did I just see? Yeah, I'm afraid that they're going to end up. I'm worried that they're going to just say, okay. That's what I was thinking too, Shauna. Yeah. I think that's it. Do you know what, though? He confessed, but nothing has happened. They're not treating it like he confessed. That's the crappy part of it. Like, they have basically bypassed it. You know, they're saying that he was not of sound mind when he was saying this stuff. So cops are just as corrupt as criminals they catch. You wouldn't think they would know better than to, okay, you'd think they would think, oh, this is me, not you. You would think they would know better than to break laws and to do stupid things that draw bad publicity. Exactly right, P9. Exactly right. Yeah, I don't think I think it's like this is what it I think it's more like probably life. Yeah, right? So his lawyer scrambled to cover it up, and then he ate a copy of it. Yeah, he started eating paper in jail. It's like, "Are you kidding me?" No, and I think that's sick. Cops don't get charged for lying, but people get charged for lying to the police, and I find that very distressing, you know? Yeah. You know, and the same thing comes with, I mean, if you're a lawyer for the state, you're not allowed to lie. But defense attorneys, they can pretty much say what they want. They can throw everything they want at the fan and just hope that something sticks. It's just like, I don't know what I think of that. So 9, right? After speaking with Mr. Allen, Attorney Rozzi and Attorney Baldwin then returned to chambers, at which time Attorney Rozzi articulated to the court that the court had engaged in an ambush of defense counsel, entirely void of due process, and that Attorney Rozzi would withdraw his appearance. But that said, withdrawal was not a voluntary withdrawal because the court made it clear that if Attorney Rozzi did not agree with the court would publicly shame him in front of the world and his client. Oh my God. And his client before forcing him off the case and disqualifying him. Like, this is like wrong on so many levels. I'm not saying that I'm overly impressed with some of the tactics that the defense has done here, but at the same time, I don't think that I think she's like overstepping. It sounds to me anyways. All of the events in chambers occurred without any formal allegations of contemptuous behavior by attorneys Rozzi or Baldwin, without any pending pleadings requesting disqualification of defense counsel, and without any pending disciplinary complaints with the Indiana State Courts Disciplinary Commission. In total, Attorney Rozzi and Attorney Baldwin have practiced law in the state of Indiana for more than 50 years without a single substantiated finding of disciplinary actions against each other. 12, at no time while in chambers did the court ever articulate to either Attorney Rozzi or Attorney Baldwin that their conduct compromised Defendant Allen's defense in any way. In fact, Defendant Allen himself doesn't believe this is to be the case. 13, there are no bona fide facts or circumstances wherein Attorney Rozzi engages in gross negligence, nor was there any showing that any conduct by Attorney Rozzi resulted in negative consequences to another party, i.e., defendant Allen. In sum, Attorney Rozzi and Baldwin did nothing to compromise Richard M. Allen. We went through this the other day, didn't we? Not this part. It's okay. 14, Attorney Rozzi's oral acquiescence to withdraw his appearance as defendant Allen's attorney was forced, coerced, and driven only by the circumstances. Oh, you're fine. Jeepers creepers, created by the tribunal which delivered two terrible opinions, quit or be shamed in public. That's just not cool. Before being disqualified from representing Mr. Allen. Like, that's just not, it's not good. That's just not a good look. The court's pre-mediated ambush of the defense placed attorneys Rozzi and Baldwin and the client Richard Allen in the most compromising position. The trial court stated intention to read a prepared statement criticizing defense counsel created an impossible ethical bind. If counsel did not agree with it in chambers, if counsel did not agree to withdraw in chambers, the trial court would publicly disparage their representation of the accused, framing their advocacy on the behalf as gross negligence, casting both counsel's and the merits of their client's defense in a negative light. This public statement and circumstance created by the trial court risked tainting the jury pool, alarming their client's defense, undermining their professional relationship with the client, and possibly creating an actual conflict for the continued representation. The jury trial in this matter is set to commence on January 8th, 2024, a full 1 year and 3 months after the arrest of defendant Allen. The appointment of a successor attorney will prejudice defendant Allen by and through further delays in the case and trial. If, however, Attorney Rozzi moves forward with the representation of defendant Allen, there would be no need for newly appointed attorneys to dedicate hundreds and thousands of hours towards a mere review of the discovery. And you see, the thing is, all the stuff that, this is what I heard anyways, all of the stuff that these two lawyers found themselves, so I think that includes all this odonist stuff, all of the stuff that they brought in, the judge gets it, but this new defense team does not. So they got a lot to do. Oh my word. Finally, any successor lawyer would have the convenience of working with Attorney Rozzi to become familiar with the subject matter in a much more efficient and fiscal responsible way. All these truths weigh in favor of Richard Allen's choice to maintain Attorney Rozzi as his counsel of record. So yeah, why, if it was the other guy that had his buddy in there, like what, just the way the situation is, had his buddy, it wasn't this guy that had his buddy in that room that gave access to those files, right? So why is this guy paying for the other guy's mistake? So again, this is his affirmation that he does approve the document and certificate of service, that I have served a copy of the document by county e-file system upon Carey County prosecutors on the 25th day of October, 2023. Damn. It's just a mess. Let's see, here's this one. Okay, we did that. I don't know if that's the same document, but it's saying the exact same thing. You guys, I'm trying to put on merch, just the words "the think tank." If anybody knows how I can get that into my merchandise without any background being there, if anyone's good with like that type of thing, can you let me know? Because I've been working at this and working at this. So that is pretty much the documents that they have as far as new ones right now. There's a couple other ones that basically the same thing, like as far as the notification and all that. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that they should both actually have to give this up? Like give this case up? Okay, I'm just looking at chat here. AP9, I notice you're hanging out there with Tony. Hit that subscribe, like, and share button. I can tell. I know which peeps you are. You do, eh? You think they should both step off? Okay. So you do think that getting people... Okay. I think the whole lot should go and start new. Yeah. You know, the only thing... the only thing that bothers me is how long it's going to be. What if by chance this guy's innocent? Look at all the time this guy's sitting in there. And no, we don't need to let him out. But I'm glad I don't have to decide what to do here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You think so? Yeah. So just start everything from scratch. I can't argue with that point at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it has. It's been a bloody mess, hasn't it? It's been a horrible mess that's been created with this case. And I mean, we're so close. And the girls are so close to getting justice. Do you guys think... do you think that's what should happen? Personally, I agree, Lynn. You think so? Yeah. I mean, he has confessed online, or not online, I'm sorry, to his lawyers, and the paperwork is out there. So I really don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Oh, hello, Aries. Good to see you, friend. Right? If he's innocent, that could go sideways. What a civil suit that would be. Damn straight. Damn straight. Don't do that. Yeah. That's the thing. You know, that's the thing. I don't want any doubt. I want the right person. No, you're right, Kathy. You're right, friend. I'm watching myself on YouTube just so I can kind of see chat. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. 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 You bet. So you know what? I was talking to Mexi about this the other day. So we're all talking about this bullet, right? That this bullet is so important to the case. Well, my question is, that wasn't the weapon that unalived them. So why is nobody looking for that sharp-edged instrument? Do you guys, I just can't figure that out. Why are they not looking for that weapon? Strange to me, you know, but everybody, I mean, they're getting us all going with this damn bullet that, where is that? Where is that weapon? Yeah. Justice needs to be served regardless, but also if he's guilty, to see him walk on a technicality is, yeah, it is. This, you're right, friend. You're right. I agree totally with so many of you. Where does one start to unravel this, whether guilty or innocent? How can a jury possibly try to figure this out to make a decision either way? Yeah, well said. Yes, yes, they did. Well said. Well said, Lynn. Yep. I actually forgot about that, to be honest with you. So do you think we would have heard? Do you think we would have heard if one of those matched? This reminds me of the Memphis 3 a bit. They still haven't held anybody responsible for that. You're exactly right. Another very sad, sad case. You also have to hope the prosecutors are not holding back evidence, like they like to win no matter what the DA needs to win for re-elections. Yeah. Trouble is, how does the jury believe the lawyers, let alone, yeah. Who's your mom? Oh, is it Jazzy? Is it? Okay. You don't get one right now. Just hold your horses, ladies. Oh, no. Sorry. Yes, they very much have, haven't they, friend? Very much have. Do you know what? Okay, it says the burden of proof is on the prosecution. They should have a tight case in this matter. And that's the thing. I really hope that they've got everything that they need. I really hope that they do. Because, you know, we have not heard anything about the results of any of that stuff they took. So, yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Shauna. Hit that thumb for the channel and subscribe to join the thinkers laughing my butt off. Franky's friends. You're all my friends. Yeah. Now, I've looked into that. I don't think I've got a playlist, and I don't think I've done anything on them. I was looking, I've got over 900 in my playlist. So there's quite a few right from the beginning. And like I was saying, ooh la la. Should probably turn some of those off. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's all a puzzle still. This reminds me of the West Memphis 3 too, in reverse though. It's strange when we all think the state's holding this back. Think about all of us on the jury. I know. I mean, right? No, you all kind of like that case. Do I have West Memphis 3 in Discord yet, guys? I don't think it. Okay, it is now. This, I put West Memphis 3 in Discord under the first text channel. So it's there now. We can start filling up with info. We'll start putting documents in there and filling it up, see what we've got. I don't want anything to do with being in a jury. No, not any part of that. 12 men and women sat looking at each other, scratching their heads. Would love to see their personal notes on this. But the state has to hold some evidence before trial for the public, at least. Yeah. Well, welcome, Shelby. Welcome. Good to see you, friend. Well, we're glad to have you. Let me tell you. From Franky the Little Canadian and all of her friends. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Thank you. So yeah, join Discord, guys. There's always somebody in there to kind of help you navigate around there if you're not familiar with it. And if you are, there's a bunch of cases in there. You can add information or you can take information. That's totally up to you. So guys, I think I'm going to call it. We've been going for about an hour and a half. Let everybody stretch. So anybody who has not subscribed, please do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, share, and like button. It helps me a lot. It honestly does. When it comes to the algorithm, it's a big deal. So I appreciate all of you. Happy Sunday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.